looking at CSM now.
Round one, who are eager to get their shot at the grand finals as well.
Fnatic respawning Yuka.
Dominated that lobby.
Round 2 going to be closing, minute 38. No one really fighting. Bleed is now flying in.
Fnatic still in checkpoint with Bleed. Bleed flying out. Never mind. I keep forgetting the map is delayed.
Walking in here. They're playing super late.
Devotion dropping down for EXL.
Like a lot more chaos.
EXL recognizes Bleed in the corner there.
Hasn't been much.
Yeah, I think so too. So EXL now.
EXL split holding. Bleed
right
running
side,
into Makers at
yeah,
Mills.
EXL's right there for the third party. Obviously, Bleed doesn't have that recon.
Bleed going in.
Horrible.
18 squads still left, chat.
Fight, I guess. They just want to get inside, which they do. But where do you go from here? Do you try to take the first floor of the next building too and work your way in? Because Maker's backed up fully. Or do you wrap around through Prowlers? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you wrap around through Prowlers and take the fight onto How into the nutsacks?
It looks like they're going back to Mill.
Makers moved over to the other side of Mill. EXL gets together. Gonna hit this player scan beacon.
Who are in the chasing pack, because when you look at the map overhead, when you look at the zone, it's one of those that doesn't have a huge amount of buildings, playable area, it's rock formations, it's open water for the majority of it.
EXL now so moving up on Makers, same as Bleed.
Gold dust.
3 teams now at Mills.
How? And they're fully committing now to the roof of Mills. They also have zone knowledge for what the next one's going to look like. We'll see. Shadow getting shots down to Furia. Furia already qualified. Shadow is not. Bleed going to set up and post on top of Mills. I want to point out that EXL also rotated into Mills. Shadow going to be doing spiders here as Fury's going to back up inside check.
Furia probably holding them out at spiders. More than likely to hear it.
So Moist God spot right now.
Moist definitely has a great spot.
I don't know if they'll get into here, Greek. They should be able to maneuver their own
Oh,
way.
it's bad.
We do have a pause here in game 6.
Oh, it's bad.
Pausing in 0 seconds.
I'm going to be honest here, man. I can't
What's
lie.
typing?
I'm going to be real, chat. This is like, pausing in game 6 is rough. Everyone's nerves right now are probably the highest they can be. You're low-key icing the kicker in this situation.
I just don't understand the point of the pausing in 0 seconds.
Well, it gives everybody here in Mannheim a little chance to catch a breath in the crowd. Because when we get back underway and the pause is undone, I'm expecting everybody to make a little bit of noise. I mean, everyone. I think the most popular thing is when a pause ends in Apex Legends at the moment.
We've heard a few boos when pauses arrive, but a lot of cheers when pauses end.
Falcons pissed.
Enjoy the fact that we're going to get to cheer together, but it's
It's gonna be
the crowd here in Mannheim, you've been excellent so far.
Zero's monitor.
In North America, when pauses did end,
Zero has an issue.
A louder cheer. And we'll have to see from you guys whether you can top that on the noise meter.
I'm going to say you're showing NA bias because you're a dual passport holder. So you kind of lean either way, depending on what continent we're on.
Wait, who DC'd? You guys are saying 0 DC'd? No, that can't be true.
What is this?
We got a Nessie. We got a Nessie.
This looks like a bag.
It looks like a, yeah. I got a Nessie. I think you did too. Whatever I got, you probably got.
It's a fanny pack?
No, shut the fuck up.
Little bag?
Oh my god, an Apex Legends bag?
That's pretty fire.
And oh my god! We got a Nessie with a chef hat and a spoon. And an Apex Legends bag is fire, first off. And I got this.
Okay.
Wait, this is so cute. Okay, fire. What else we got? Bag. What? Yeah, it's sick. What is this? Is this down beast?
What the fuck? What do you mean down beast?
The down beast animal. But I'm being serious. Is it down beast? It has the lobster claw.
Who else would it be? It is.
No,
It has to be.
It has to be.
Kaiju.
That's the only thing it could
Isn't it
be.
down beast a kaiju?
no.
Oh. Wait till chat tells me I'm right. I might be wrong.
What else would it
So
be?
you're a fucking moron.
That's a Prowler?
Oh, here we go.
That's down
Game
beast.
6 back. Jesus.
We're back. That's definitely down
Here
beast.
we go.
Zero breaks his PC.
You are not invited to the party.
Fnatic rotating in late now, on top of Mills more than likely.
Not until Sunday.
Making it 4 teams, drop taking a lot of damage here. EXL on their backside, and Makers just booping and bopping all over the place. Fnatic is landing at Mills. Now at 4 teams. EXL's now trying to, oh my god, EXL trying not to let this happen.
If you come out of this alive,
Furio eliminated.
as they will be the first team to fall in this fight. then you're gonna have
Furia
to
being
take
eliminated
also
allows for more movement at the
control of
bottom
northern
half
side
of the
this
top
game.
10.
If
Furia
Trailblazers
is
don't
locked
want
in
any
for
part of it, though.
champs.
Makers in the kill feed as well.
However,
Two of
them being
Fnatic by the
out
looks of things.
means less people will
Furia
probably
going
die
down,
to
and of course,
Furia.
Gladiators
So more
earlier.
kills
That
are now
means the
available
third
for the
place is
lower
gonna go
half
to either Not
teams.
Moist or TSM, you would imagine, with how things are going, unless we saw a huge game.
He's still alive now. Getting heals. Maker's still on the
Bro,
inside.
what is it with pauses whenever it's a Cenote zone and Bleed is in the game?
Yeah. I mean, at least Bleed's in a good spot. They qualified already, I think.
Not
Really?
cast that piece.
BKG,
But they are running into
BKG,
two teams. Shallow 36 here.
kind of in a weird
As are
spot here.
TSM.
Gonna gatekeep now. EXL down to 2 with Azazel
Finding the
and
shot from
Kurev.
Strafing Flame hurt
They
more
lose
than they ever
Brutus.
have before.
Strafing Flame getting that kill.
13th place.
I'm getting that feeling, though, that Bleed is just terrified. But Shadow agrees.
Shadow 36
All right, here we go.
eliminated.
TSM now fighting here, too.
Wow,
and
Shadow just got
TSM
rolled.
take down Shadow. The Revenant is just not enough. And you
Zap
still
and
have
Reps with the
Bleed.
massive
Here we go.
Mozam
Isolation
combo
tower.
taking
Here we
out
go.
Shadow 36. And
Bleed
here's
now.
Bleed's flying. It's gonna be a
Flying on
little
in.
rough here.
They're getting the
Try and find
redemption
a
with one
spot.
game. They DC the
Not a
exact
bad
same
spot.
rotation. It's low-key not a bad
Double
spot at all.
McDonald's bin, so they're going to get 46 gold knockdowns.
Not too shabby here. Shots are the ground. Bleed now with a great landing.
Bleed not in a bad spot at all.
Greek on the front side. Fnatic looking to hold out the teams over at Mills.
BKG still trying to hold them out. TSM looking to rotate around towards Navi and Complexity instead. Fnatic eliminated.
They'll have one more chance at life here. Makers now
fighting.
The KP. And now Makers are dying to
Big shots from
36 now on the swing versus the boys over at Makers, and that's going to be Asia dead.
E36 just frying. It doesn't even matter how much damage is pushed out. E36 cleaning that up.
All confirmed now in losers bracket round 2, Greek, where they will face elimination.
And this zone is just perfect.
Complexity getting a little active now.
They've got 10 points on the board at the moment. They would need a 21-point or more game with.
And that's going to be Navi, I believe, inside on Complexity. Complexity now are not in top 10. They are 5 points off of 10th place, and they're now moving forward to make some more
Good shot from
space for
Monsoon.
themselves. They have Navi inside the house, then multiple teams across the water.
Complexity looking for kills here.
Bro, what is that? That is incredible to me. I keep forgetting those are things. Lou almost gets cracked. Lou almost gets knocked. He does get cracked.
Blue's super weak.
Kimchi shooting the toes right now of the enemy players. Waltzy wishes that was him. And we have 14 squads of 41 here. Round 4 closing at 40 seconds. Insane.
Really big opportunity here for Complexity to get some kills on Navi.
Cloud9's in underneath, so they're chilling.
So Falcons need to make a play.
Apparently Wells a thing for feet.
How might Grief Falcons?
He posted
to be honest?
something.
Don't really know where Hal can go other than the height, and they're pinging it right now.
Hal looking for
Hal is
locations.
pinging the height as to where Falcons are. They might have to take this fight for Falcons, then move on up later down the line. So for me, I think Hal fighting Falcons is the wrong choice, just because they don't have a pathfinder to get on there.
Yeah.
That climb up or wherever they do, evac is going to get their shit rocked when they start to get up there, Greek.
So many drones in the sky, man.
TSM moving up underneath Complexity. So now we have
Navi try and rotate away a little bit earlier and create a path for multiple.
TSM versus Complexity a little bit
You
earlier.
mentioned it. They need a mammoth game, which will include kills. So they're going to be thinking, all right, this might be our chance.
Kimchi gets
We've
down
got
really
all these
low.
teams in front of us. Maybe we could pick
Big
up
shots from
some
Wu
KP.
here.
It's Complexity doing their best to fire through the smoke right now.
It's gonna go down though. It's gonna be TSM taking it. It's gonna be a trade now.
Trying to back up Monsoon here.
Reps getting knocked by Navi. Complexity technically up. Gonna get fried in the back though. It's Legend. Who is that? It's VKG coming in.
Up into 8th now. Look at this solidify.
Taking out Complexity. VKG getting a lot of KP here. Hal eliminated as well. Trying to survive. Not gonna survive the zone damage. It's gonna be TSM surviving. Just Verholz here. Big nade coming in. This will be Navi trying to hold them out.
First place, but not Moist are still alive and are in zone. As Navi looking for that miraculous game that we were speaking of, they would need all of these points as Legends Gaming.
Now
also
EXL and
under
Legend
fire.
Gaming.
And they want to take this fight. They want to be aggressive.
Zainu
but at the same time, they're
alone.
looking at this position and
Zero
saying,
taking out
hey, actually, let's think about the
E36.
bigger picture here. We're in 10th place right
E36
now.
eliminated. It's gonna be Falcons getting that
They go down
KP.
as well.
Falcons picking up a
Guild
KP in the
knocking
feed as
Navi
well.
kinda
Vital.
with the mother load. TSM eliminated.
Of Legends Gaming. So nothing decided.
Knock has a Kraber.
Later will be eliminated in just
Naughty getting shot in the back here.
of the top 10, so they'll go down to the elimination bracket.
Hal just absolutely ripping shots. A little bit aggressive here.
Falcons now taking damage.
With
up on
Zero,
the height. They
though.
have to hold this. Falcons have to
Legend
hold this.
Gaming playing the
This comes down
edge.
to Legend
A lot of teams in the ass right now.
NRG trying to stay alive here. Not gonna get it off. It's gonna go down. It's gonna be just Reptar now.
Killing off NRG and NRG being in the bad spot here. Reptar last man standing.
How getting that full
Oh my goodness.
on Nocturnal.
The XL now
Now
dead.
Fun, the
They're
only
out.
one left
The
alive.
Now out two to losers bracket.
Gonna die.
The burn gets
And that's
back.
gonna be it for Reptar. Raptor goes down as well.
Eliminated by Falcons.
Falcons' whole height
get
is
played
now
zone
clear.
next.
Legend getting a ton of kills there.
Pick up a couple of points there.
SSG get reset.
Zainu gonna be 30 HP is insane. So how and Falcons, they are 1 point off of 10th
SSG
place.
has now made it off that play. They almost got eliminated there.
Yeah. So right now the big thing is here is that Legends Gaming are going to be bumped out, and Falcons have now taken the 10th place spot. Legends Gaming
Legends
now
Gaming eliminated. They're gone. They're losers bracket
Legends Gaming will be in losers bracket. My goodness gracious. Falcons now getting shots down to teams down below. They are now qualified for winners, I believe, Greek. They should be good. Unless C9 takes this W, that's the only chance Falcons probably don't make it. C9 is still alive. 25 points.
A win here would give it to him.
Yeah.
To disrupt things. As Bleeder down below Falcons here, but Falcons
gonna pick up more KP here for sure. SSG stealing one of those kills.
Just raining down hell from above right now.
See Zainu now trying to stay alive. They're getting
Good shots.
Zainu going to swing over to Phony. SSG's definitely qualified for winners, I believe.
Yes,
here.
SSG is good.
I think so. Bleed now getting shots down. Mobile
Zainu lost alive here.
Phony. Shubi.
Oh.
Shubi dead.
SSG
gets it anyway.
Dead. Oh my god. So Bleed and SSG
Navi
kill
now
each
up.
other. VK Gaming's in the 10th place spot right now. They're hoping for the C9.
We'll try to say something about it. By the way, Navi with
C9
a late
trying to
surge as
kill
well.
Falcons
They're
here.
still alive in this one, but
They're getting pinched by Moist. Falcons eliminate him.
But it looks like it could be job done.
If C9 wins this, they eliminate Falcons from auto-qualling.
Can take.
The only way is if Navi wins this game, Greek.
Never
Or
mind,
C9
Navi has
gets
to
it.
win.
No, Navi's not enough. No way.
No, I don't think
It
so.
has
either,
to be
actually.
C9.
C9 has to win.
they
I was
can't.
right.
The Falcons are in for sure. Because
Nah.
VK Gaming's gonna get knocked out first. They're in 9th place. So,
Oh, yeah, true,
right
true,
now
true,
it's up
true,
to VK. It's up to C9 on VK Gaming's fate right now.
Falcons have solidified.
Yes.
Finals.
Correct. So Falcons are going to be guaranteed finals through here, but also there's a chance they only get 10th pick in the POI draft, which would not be the best for Falcons.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not happy with the performance, but they are happy they made it into finals. C9 now has the fate of VKG in their hands. Let's see if they crush it, or will they let them actually
C9,
survive here?
Not Moist.
To point also
Navi.
point out, have solidified #1 draft pick
Yes.
in finals, so they will have the best picks possible
For sure.
going into tomorrow.
We'll have 1st and 21st tonight, which is huge. C9 now with the rotation in, and here we go. C9 4 points off of 10th place.
Oh, they're getting pushed off the roof first.
All they need is 4. Can C9 and Chaotic pull it off?
Not
Navi
good.
now going down.
Naughty getting absolutely
Bangalore
fried.
Comes out. Navi with the grief.
Chaotic
Seth
staying
now
alive.
dead.
Be enough.
And I don't think it's going to be enough.
Oh,
at
this is
all.
tough.
Not even
Navi
close.
getting the kills on
Navi
Sorcerer and
can't
Naughty.
make it either. I think right now we are seeing the last teams die here, and we're going to see our top 10 moving forward, bud.
Oh, this hurts.
Chaotic last man standing.
Chaotic trying to stay
make
up.
A miracle happen. The fate of C9 all up here to Chaotic.
No,
C9 dead.
C9 eliminated. Navi now
Looking
up
to
against
just add
Moist. Trying to get more
the salt
points
to the wound, baby.
Yep.
Try to get a
Navi
better
just-
Establish
position.
Any more dominance than they already have.
for
and this
POI
sucks
draft.
for Navi 'cause this win
Here goes
is
Moist.
too much for them.
Good shots from
There
Kinda.
we go. And Navi a little bit too late. Wait.
And Navi with a
Navi!
convincing 3v3 here.
Navi with a great job on the 3v. It's not done yet, but it is over now.
There it is. Navi takes the
does
win.
not- I don't think they qualify, Greek.
No.
I
No
don't think
shot.
it's enough.
Navi doesn't qualify off of that.
And Matafe's pissed. Up
It
Fuck.
wasn't even close.
I don't think it was
He
close
needed
either.
8 more.
He needed 8 more points.
I know,
Damn.
he needed 4 more.
Yeah. So Navi missed winners
a little
finals
closer.
by 4
Little
points.
That's unfortunate.
So a little bit closer than
That's
we
unfortunate.
thought. But the top 10, we will show you right here moving.
Bracket. They just missed out on the top 10 by 4 points. Legends Gaming just missed out by 1 point, and you can see their reaction as well. They're going to have to go through the gauntlet and play another 6 matches in the elimination bracket round 2. As for Team Falcons, as for VK Gaming, they will hold those spots in the top 10. And you mentioned it, every single fight really changed how that leaderboard was going to look at the very end of things.
I mean, Cloud9 in those final moments, you just felt there was.
we go.
Holy shit.
Here we go. The 10 teams advancing into finals, and as I read this off, it's how the draft picks are going to follow for the first
These
10
teams do not play again
as we
today.
go
They play
through,
tomorrow
there's
in champs.
First place and winners, and they will have the first pick in the POI draft.
Wow.
We have TSM in second. They will have the second pick. Furia in third with the third pick. Gaming Gladiators in fourth with the fourth pick. SSG in fifth with the fifth pick. NRG in sixth with the sixth pick. Bleed with the seventh. E36 in eighth. Team Falcons in ninth, barely sneaking by, and VKG by 1 point.
Wow.
Making it on into finals tomorrow for Championship Sunday. My goodness gracious.
Wow.
Holy shit. That is insane.
I also like, bro, just looking at how close this was.
Crazy.
40, 39, 38,
Yeah.
36, 35,
Unreal.
34.
Yeah.
Like, you look at this game 6, and it actually did come down for most of these teams.
And I want to point out right now, only one APAC North team guaranteed finals right now, Greek.
Continue over at the desk as well. What a game 6, what a series.
Thank you so much, Mark and Dan. What a great series. You're right. We got 10 teams who've booked their tickets to Match Point Sunday. That's got to feel good if you're a fan of them. On the other side of it, you could see the dejection, not just in Chaotic much, as he just narrowly missed out on closing out that Watson clutch to get his team up.
Glitter's looking
into
like Lara
the
Croft right
winners
now.
bracket and then moving on into Sunday, but also of Na'Vi, who win the game, but you could tell they do not want to play 6 more, yet that's where they're going.
No, and you know, we see that happen a lot. It was just a little bit too little too late. A really strong way to close out the series, but not enough points to get them to really want it to be, which was straight into that match point finals. It's going to be a longer day for them now.
Yeah.
And with the differences between how Na'Vi have started off this tournament versus the other lands that they've seen, I mean, you've got to wonder, did the doubt start to creep back in? I mean, they've been fallen short of that final day
That's
so many
crazy.
times, and after such a good start, this was disappointing for them.
Very disappointing. You're right back there, and it, you know, whether it's in the crowd, the fans, or whether it's them themselves, they have to start.
Yes, so that is not the end of the day. Later, at around, do you know what time it was, Greek?
For what? The games?
Yeah.
1 second.
6:30, right? No. 6:30, yeah, I think.
They haven't said anything yet.
I think it's 6:30, but they have to do a POI draft
I
at
think
some
it's
point.
6:30.
But they have to do a POI draft at some point now for losers round 2. They don't have POIs drafted yet.
I'm not too sure. They do have to do it.
Yeah, I don't know when they're going to do it, though. I want to watch the POI draft live for sure. The match point's 50. So we're going to start up
Isn't working.
losers
There we
round
go.
2 in an hour. But I'm just curious what's going to happen here because they need to do a POI draft
They
for
might
losers
not.
round
12:45.
I don't know.
I doubt they will not do a live.
12:45, yeah, an
I'd
hour.
be very
Because they didn't
surprised.
even ask us to do it.
An hour.
No, Shaheen said we're not doing that one. We're doing the finals guaranteed. He said we can't do that one.
Excuse me.
Yeah. E36 was the
Do you know when they're doing the draft for the?
right now live on the broadcast. Really? I can't believe they're not doing it live on the broad. What's that? Might be in the Discord. Okay. It's not going to be live in the Discord though, right? Like a live thing that Sabri does.
Tempo.
Okay.
You want to hop on for a little bit?
You're good. Do your thing. You're chilling. We're about to go stand. Hey, go to the bathroom. You're good. Just go do your thing. Love you, Tempo. Also, chat, Tempo provided a really good statistic before that we did not know, and really good analysts. Pretty much, if Liquid didn't make losers round 2 and they got out in last round, Liquid would have had to went through the North American LCQ to qualify for champs. Brother, that is pretty crazy. That is actually insane, to be honest. Imagine a team like Liquid qualifying through champs for LCQ.
Sam,
The
we
LCQ?
got Draugr from Not Moist. Dude, I gotta ask.
Here we go. Let's watch
Every
Zap and
lobby
Draugr
plays
here.
a little bit different, right?
The game's starting in
What
an
sort
hour.
of adjustments did you guys have to make for this one?
Just playing aggressive. As long as we kill everything, we'll be fine. We played too passive the first game. All tournament, we playing pretty passive, but
Yep.
I'm not really
as long as we
hungry or
showed our
tired. I kind of
aggressiveness
want to just keep watching.
we win. So,
And what was the moment that you guys realized you were playing too passive?
game 1, we just died for free in God spot.
You good?
We know we don't have a cop to
Love you, buddy.
hold that spot. So, game 2, me and Evan were like, yeah, we just need to kill everything, and that's what we did.
It's all about making adjustments. Speaking of making adjustments, you guys didn't really have to all tournament long. It's absolutely insane. As their coach, right, what do you sort of provide to the team?
Draugur's also, by the way, like
big challenge
extremely
for me
tall.
was turning
He's like
Walton to a
3
more
inches
refined
taller than me,
IGL.
dude.
So
He looks
was
tall
an
as
extremely
hell.
Fucking weird
good
talking about
game
people's
caller.
appearances, man.
A lot of his early game needed work.
We fucking play
initially.
Apex Legends.
He
appearance
adapted so
piece of shit.
quickly, though. I'm
Be fucking weirdos.
not just impressed. I'm genuinely shocked at how quickly he's picked it all up. But yeah, he's just.
I know half your
he
ass is
oozes
stank.
confidence, which perpetuates onto the other boys.
I know
We back
90% of y'all
ourselves to win
didn't
every
brush your
single
teeth.
3v3 against any team in the game.
Y'all better brush your teeth.
And yeah, like it shows.
Absolutely. And how has the addition of Timmy been to the team? I mean, the guy's one of the best in the world. M&K and an absolute freak on movement. How has that been?
Well, I've always spoken about how big confidence is in Apex, and he is another person that just is exceedingly confident at all times. And then yeah, when him and Walty are in sync and bouncing off each other, it's just well, you saw what it is. Like it's perfect.
It's insane. So he said Waltzy's a brand new IGL and he's getting into the role. You're a brand new IGL and you're getting into the role just fine. All right. How has that process been, and what are you sort of doing?
Keep forgetting that Zap is IGL.
Zap is the IGL is crazy. I did not realize that.
I didn't join the team to find myself to IGL. I joined the frag, but that's the role I found myself in. EWC, we tried to play zone, realized it didn't work in groups, got third in losers. I mean, IGL's been great. My teammates have been helping me a lot. They're 2 world champs. I mean, can't really say much. They've been helping me a lot with the journey. Same with Tomich.
All right, hey, shout out to the
Shout out
teams.
Thomas, too.
Shout out to TS.
Dude, I can't believe that. I keep forgetting that he's literally just a brand new IGL.
Rain Day, take it
I didn't realize he was IGL for TSM at all.
The top 2 teams in our winners bracket, TSM.
Pretty impressive. They did a really good job.
Moist.
So TSM gets
Coach
second
Drugger,
pick
and
here
then,
in the
of course,
draft, which is
Zapto, newest member and IGL.
really, really strong.
Zap filling in some big shoes, but doing quite well.
What's up?
TSM, second place.
Yeah, Zap is the IGL.
Falcons even going into this winners.
Yeah, I think it is the aggression that really
Okay,
worked out.
so
for them.
Chad, here we go.
How close they were
Tempo
in
with some
points
great comms
Not
here.
Moist
With
right
the
at
top 10
of
as
this bracket, and if
exists,
Zach figures they can get in, we heard him
TSM
saying
and
just not the
SSG
board of
are
Humboldt.
guaranteed
Obviously,
qualified to
Reps are when
move
it comes to
on to
figuring out the
champs.
whole IGL
Now, the way that
situation.
champs
The
works,
flow
it's your
they've got
overall
right now is
scores
working.
combined from both
Drugger's
lands.
talk
Top
about
8 from
Waltzy's
Los Angeles
growth.
automatically
Not
qualified for
surprised,
champs,
like
which
shocked,
SSG and TSM did
literally
not
shocked,
get.
Gino, man,
With
how well
this,
he
though,
picked
they
it up.
automatically
Okay, I
qualify
see. I see what he's
TSM and
saying.
SSG will be at champs, which is pretty fire. So this is a really good recon, to be honest.
That's actually really important to know.
I forgot what other top. Who was the top 8 from Los Angeles?
We've seen this is one of the easier metas to learn to be an IGL, and I think that's definitely one of the reasons why we just saw 2 newly minted IGLs at the top of our winners bracket, because playing with crypto and a lot of the information
Becky, do that
gives
shit.
you, really
Who's the top
can
8?
help these guys get on top, and obviously, yeah, both of them.
So
wait
these are the
for
other.
the
So we know
fuse, the
2
Bangalore,
squads,
the
which is
crypto
TSM and
composition.
SSG
They talk about
quad.
how aggressive they were able to be, and if you look at some of the series previously in the tournament, they were switching it up between maps. This
Split one
time they said,
playoffs.
hey, no, we're just fragging out. We'll take a
DSG.
fuse
Oh my
all
God, I
50
forgot. DSG is
Unbelievable
qualified
stuff.
for
We've got
champs.
some great stories to continue talking
Lord have
about.
mercy.
Dude, I
Into
forgot
our
about
elimination
that.
bracket round 2.
It was
Stories of winners, though,
reject
they
winning,
are
so
mostly
Obley's team is
complete-
guaranteed for
complete.
champs.
Sunday's match play
DZ,
finals has seen our
which,
top 10 go, but the bottom 10 will be joining us
it's
in the
Falcons.
elimination bracket
Fnatic,
round
so
2
Fnatic's
in
guaranteed
just
too.
a little bit.
Not
Coming
Moist,
up before
which
that,
they're
though, we
qualified
have a
off
live
this as
POI
well.
draft. Remember,
Legends
this
Gaming,
group
who just got sent to
got made
losers.
today, so
C9
they've gotta make
qualified.
their draft.
Aurora.
We'll be back on deck.
Wait,
We're
that's
gonna
actually,
take
I
a short
forgot.
Wait.
7 and
about
8, that's
15 minutes
crazy.
or so.
Aurora as
7 and 8 is
well.
gonna be Aurora and
Getting
DSG
some water,
qualified.
and then getting ready to go
What is that?
back to their
Oh,
stations.
match
They'll
point,
be doing the
finals
POI
live,
draft
POI, nice and
live.
great. Thanks,
We'll
man.
be up here talking about it, walking
Yeah,
you through
thanks,
it,
dude.
and getting
And
ready
you
for
spelled it right too,
elimination
and you
bracket
gave Greek the
2.
right name.
All
We're
of
good.
that
You killed
to
it, man.
come
Good
around
shit.
very
All right. Well, there you saw that
shortly.
chat. We're doing a live
Gonna be
POI draft
wild.
tonight.
Maybe get some
With the main
snacks, go a little
broadcast, me
water,
and Greek. I
hydrate,
did
get
yesterday
ready
because
to
he was
go.
sick.
However,
But yeah, Aurora and
you know, we've got
DSG, brother.
I think to me, this POI draft is something that's
That's
become a
actually
little bit
pretty
more
crazy.
Our show usually.
I know what I want to do right now, chat.
I'm ready to go.
DSG might be the
It's gonna
craziest
a
one
fun
out of all 3,
and,
to be honest.
I think
Out
we're
of
ready to
all-
send
both
it to a
those.
quick little break here as we head into it. The POI
No, yeah,
draft coming
CR,
up,
which is
guys,
Obley's
in
squad,
just a
but they're
moment.
under
This will play
Reject
Apex.
winning at the time they qualified and won.
I guess we'll play some Apex. What time is it actually? You know what? I might use this time to actually get ready for the parties that I have to go to. Trying to think. 12:45. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get ready. I'm gonna leave the main broadcast up for you guys.
I believe right back north. There's literally no opportunity for them to qualify.
All right. And I will be back. I gotta get ready for the day.
Take risks to be champ. Blame it on the chemtrails.
Welcome to our Apex Legends location.
Actually,
we see a screenshot from an Apex
what are
Legends
this?
map, and guess where it is. You can ask for one clue, which will zoom out the image for a better view. Correct answers without a clue earn 5 points. With a clue, 2 points. Place a magnet on the map where you think it is.
So if I beat Hal in this, I'm just simply better?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Location 1. これね。マジでわかるかも俺。
I think I know this place.
This one's actually kind of tough. Off the rip, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm looking at this like, who puts a lamppost here?
Bro, this is good. Oh my god.
Pretty sure this is pretty obvious down here. Yeah.
Correct. I know exactly where this is. All the way in the back, bottom left. Right here.
I'm going back here. Okay, so I'm trash.
でもこの辺じゃない？この辺。あ、いいだ?
Oh, it's got the lava there. Dang.
Okay, bro. I'm actually pretty sure I know what this is.
Alright, Chad, I'll be right back.
This is World's Edge.
Well, not right back, but I'll be back.
Man, I'm so bad at GeoGuessr.
The only thing I could think of is this is in Monument.
何これ? What?
If there's a grill here, it's over for me.
This is Mirage. On top of Mirage. Yeah?
Right.
Second one, that's the grill on Mirage Voyage. Should be here.
Correct. Mirage Voyage. Correct. 合ってる? マジ?
Wait a bit. It's not really top trails, that's not correct, because the orientation of the bins are wrong.
I think these are the bins up here. No, because, okay, wait a second. These bins are not on that side.
これも easy です.
Back of trails, I think this might be these 2 bins.
On the 2 supply bins, that's secluded.
Yep.
That's where that one.
I'm certain that's back there.
I got this one up here, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh my god, I got one. Wow.
In the very back here. I'm just gonna not miss one, I think.
Honestly, it kind of makes me feel like it's right here. This could be like anywhere, to be honest.
Oh, dude, no way.
Oh, that could be so many.
There's like some fences in front of the car.
うわ、これどのまま合わせや。うわ、でも道がある。あー、man. あ、オッケー。こっちや。これや。この辺。この辺。この辺。
Ah, I'm just gonna rip it. Here. Yeah.
It's this one.
Okay, I'm doing this here.
Correct.
Nice.
This right here.
I'm worried I'm gonna throw this one. I feel like this is easy and I'm gonna mess it up.
I hate being bad at things, by the way, guys. I really do. I don't like losing.
Just an ambiguous bin. Oh god.
I know where this is, I think. In the tunnel of Geyser, right here.
Correct.
Okay.
Is it gonna be the pill that's in the elevator here?
Correct.
What, like here?
Yep.
Nice.
これはいけますわ。ここじゃない? Correct. いいだ?
I believe it's here at the base of this tunnel.
Yep, that's the one.
It's like at the little spot where it drops down. There's the stairs. Yeah.
It's got mountains in the back. There's like a snow on the mountains.
Look at this. Look at that. That's snow. That's snow. I mean, I would say this.
Yep.
Oh, is it this one?
Yep, that's what's on the
Wow.
I think it's north.
Probably. Yep.
See, I want to say I know it, but I'd probably be telling a lie.
That can't be the Cenote dock. There would be rocks in.
This is a hard one.
Oh, behind coastal. Yeah, this, and it should be like right here.
Yep, that's the one. Ah, こっちだ。これか。こっちか。
This is like right there.
What is it? Is it this one? It's this one.
Correct.
Right here?
Correct.
Okay, well, we're going down to this place. Oh, coastal camp. We are going here.
That is Echo.
What do you mean? Oh.
That's the one.
I was like, we're going down to coastal camp, and I throw it on Echo. Oh no!
The way you're smirking, I feel like you were really devious with this one.
There's some plants on a cave. It seems like the one on Cenote.
これはね、こっちかですわ。No! 嘘やん。
Bro, that's not the cave in Sino?
この辺か。これ
No.
No! 嘘やん。Oh no, it's this one. Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna guess it's this one here.
Is it here? Okay. Oh my god.
I always used to farm dogs there for my armor.
This one is right there.
Yep.
Here?
Yep, the rolling cave.
あ、これわかる、これわかる。これね、ここですわ。Here.
Yes.
It is up here, yeah.
Oh, you know, I forget that exists sometimes.
Yeah, wow, I actually don't know what this is.
It's a truck with bushes.
I see a pineapple. Those are like usually here.
Now this I might not even know.
Pineapple and bamboo.
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm near clue.
あ、コマ線や。この辺か。
I have no idea. I'm just gonna throw something somewhere and.
Around like here.
Yeah.
Is it like right around here?
Yep.
Okay, that was easy with the clue. There's a truck there? What?
I'm gonna end up messing this up somehow, aren't I?
Here's this wall. Or is this command?
Ooh, this one is gonna be tricky.
これはウォールか。いや、これはちゃうわ。コマ線上。ここ。
This one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that one. I don't even need to stop a command here.
Okay, this one is definitely here.
Ah.
No.
Ah.
Yes.
Woo!
This is command. Actually, not wall.
You're so close to getting it wrong.
I feel like this has to be a part of the map I've just not been to a lot.
ここね。どこやったっけ?
This is Fish Farms Island. This is BS.
I'm committed to back here somewhere.
Pretty certain this is here.
Okay, I'm committed to this island.
Is this right here?
Is it here?
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm committed to this island. Okay. Jesus.
I'm gonna put my next guess over here.
Hey, that's just the island south of Barrow.
Correct.
Edge of the map? Yeah, I think this one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
こっちか。この辺? Oh, こっちか.
All right, E District, here we go. Location 13. Lucky number 13. Dude, what?
Yeah, I mean, come on. You're asking for a lot here, there's no way.
There's not too many mountains on E District, so.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get this at all.
It's a mountain. I didn't even know there was mountains in this map.
Even if I wanted to pick, I couldn't tell you where it is.
It's alright. Oh god.
マジでわからん.
It's that one place that I like land. Here.
Yeah, try it.
Alright.
Nah.
I think there?
Yes.
これどこ? これもわからんだけど. いや、わかる. これ? ここ? No. あれジップラインあるよ.
Oh, there.
Yep, that's the one.
Hi, my name is Woodrow Hawks, and I play the role of Imperial Hal, and I'm the TSM captain. And to be honest, it's the hardest role I've ever had in my acting career.
Hey, Ranger.
My friends call me Sam. I was lucky to get the part of Raven, the TSM coach. He's the real brains of the operation.
Okay, everyone, let's skip to page 10. We've got TSM winning again in Game 6 at Lightning Rod Zone. Let's talk through how this is going to play out.
We wanted TSM to win for a really long time, and the fans love it when they do. So the writers have been doing great work and making it seem as real as possible.
My God, and it's such a thrill watching the TSM fanboys go crazy over what they think is a real tournament win.
Let's talk through day 3. TSM will be coming off a rocky day 2, and people will be wondering if they still got it.
Oh, that's perfect. And then we'll give them their zone in the final game.
You know, we could even get people to call the lightning rod zone the TSM zone. People love that.
Yeah, yeah. Verhulst, though. Shirt on or shirt off?
So part of my role on this team is making sure that Hal doesn't get too angry.
You idiot! What the were you thinking? What are you doing?
Can we get even angrier?
Why is this guy so angry?
Keeping Hal emotionally regulated isn't an easy job, but it's a really important one.
Wait a minute. They want my shirt off?
It's actually pretty lucky that EA has chosen us to win so often. It's been a huge boost for my career in Hollywood.
My name is Hamilton Bushranger, and I play Zero, Hal's arch nemesis. The role is a lot of fun to play, as I get a lot of free reign to really be creative and tilt the TSM fans. As an actor, I really like that, as I feel like I can really make the character my own.
Hey, my name is Tyler Smevens. I play the role as It's Timmy. I enjoy ratting and griefing TSM in their story, and my character really enjoys getting under their skin.
All right, guys, TSM's gonna take this one, Game 6 on Lightning Rod. Now remember, only 50% TSM talk on broadcast, otherwise it gets a little too obvious.
And then do we just go straight into the trophy lift with fireworks and
We'll probably stop filming and reset after like line 16, which is Onset coming in saying, Hal comes down from the heavens.
Could be a bit much.
Okay, listen up, guys. We're going to be filming a post-game reaction. TSM has just narrowly lost in the final circle. Are you ready, Ridgewell?
What's my line again?
It's just the one word.
Oh, okay, got it.
You good? Everybody's good. Okay, everybody. 3, 2, 1, action.
It's been a great time so far, but we haven't gotten the script yet here for playoffs, so we'll have to see what the writers have in store.
Hello, I'm Kai Sweeney, my teammate are Slayers and Fuda, our coach is Bozy.
Climbing over the rock on you, Slayers deals with this Exo Clan. Take that fight by storm.
And we play for Exo Clan. I mean, we were in a really good position, the whole Prolix split. It was heartbreaking. Pressure of failing impact the whole team way too much. From that day 4. That's where experience make the difference. We need to learn from it. We throw the final and miss the LAN. Hard to take since I never missed a LAN before. But now I'm back with my duo. So I guess it's probably the destiny. With Slayers, it's been a couple years now. We have the same goal, same passion. We're gonna give it all. We shared so many unforgettable moments during the bootcamp, during the LAN. So I guess it was just meant to be. We are back together. We're not gonna fail a split anymore. As Slayers come back with a lot of character, he take a lot of responsibilities on the whole team he was playing. He was in the comfort pick with Element 6, realize all the stuff he have to do for a team after leaving us. And yeah, he come back with a lot of character, which I love the way he is right now. Talking back when he have to, giving his opinion like every time.
And Slayers, who holds it down for the team, now is gonna get the chance to finish the fight.
And now he's fragging top 5 in the leaderboard in EU. It's just the best right now. I think we finally found the perfect fit we needed with Slayers, fitting completely with my IGL playstyle. I love Fuda. I've never felt that confident on the roster since Amphi, so time for us to show better thing with Fuda and Slayers now. We barely have any time, we have 3 days left, no mistake allowed.
Welcome back to your Mannheim Aperitif. It is our POI draft segment before we get into the big business moments. My name is Randy. I'll be your host for this one. And if you didn't see it yesterday, this is a live showcase of what happens behind the scenes for our pros when they have to go into a new lobby. They must pick their draft locations. This is new to Split 2, and we're giving you a sneak peek behind the scenes on what is going on. We might even have some player comms as well. The players are getting ready in their booths right now as we're getting ready on the desk. I'm joined by Glitter Explosion, Genome. They stayed with me from the last series, but we've got a new man on desk. Mr. Nasky in the building. Welcome, Nasky. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I was with you guys in EWC, and that was so much fun. So here we go again.
That was a blast, wasn't it? But, you know, it's great to see everyone gathered back again. How do you feel it's been just having such a short time between international lands when that's usually such a rare thing for Apex?
I actually think it's kind of cool because sometimes you do bad in the first LAN, and you really want to get back up on the horse again. So having a little time is actually really cool. But it also has its downsides, right? You don't have as much time to prepare. You don't have much time to, you know, what if you need a new teammate? What if you did this and that? But I think overall it's pretty cool. I mean, yeah.
One more question, and I think we've all been thinking about it as well. Reflections on playing for Legends Gaming. I mean, you guys subbed in. Now it's Blair K, Strafing Flame. You know, they're going to be in this elimination bracket. You're going to watch the draft, but it's only by 1 point. You guys did everything that you needed to get them into a position to succeed. So just how was that playing this weekend, even though your team didn't fully qualify?
I'm going to tell you, it was a pleasure. That team dynamic they have at Legends Gaming, it caught me by surprise. They have a phenomenal coach. They have a great environment. They work really hard. Me and Amphi were put in a tough position. We played 2 new characters, you know, new teammate, new everything, new landings, blah, blah, blah. But we made it work, 2 days of practice only, and I'd say we did pretty good.
You guys did great. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
Lauren, they're in a position to win. That's all you can ask for.
I mean, we heard you saying that you had been promised if you made 100 points, you could play through the whole thing. You got to 70. That was an incredible start, setting them up for success, moving to the next stage of the competition.
Yeah, Strafing said on Twitter that if we get 100 points on average, I don't know if it was throughout the 12 games or the 6 games.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't stipulate. He had some room to maneuver
Me
around.
and Amphi were
for you.
trying our best because we wanted to play.
Well, you know, Gino, this is something that you get a privilege of being on. Last night we had that POI draft. You watched it as well. To kind of shift gears a little bit and get into that, what do you think the impact of it was watching? I mean, to me, I saw a lot of teams drafted first and had good spots. I mean, you look at, you know, Falcons kind of barely made it. Some teams got comfort picks. Some teams, you know, like VK Gaming came in on the lower seed. They made it into winners. What's the takeaway here?
Yeah, I know you guys talked about it being 30 seconds only that you have to pick your draft. Usually during the split, it was 90 seconds. That's a lot more time. There's a lot of factors you've got to take into consideration during the POI draft. So that is, you know, quick decision making. Apex is all about that, and it feels like the POI draft now also feeding into that mentality.
Now let's talk about the rules of the POI draft. If you are unfamiliar with how this works in the ALGS, your pick order is based on team performance in the group stage. In this situation, it is going to be our 10 teams from winners bracket who did not qualify. So our bottom 10 teams, they will get the first 10 picks because they've already made it to winners. The 10 teams who won elimination bracket 1 will get the next 11 through 20 picks. So that will be the order for this one. Teams must pick their landing spots on both World's Edge and Storm Point. Teams have 30 seconds to make each pick, which is 66% less than they have when you're playing in a traditional ALGS pick. Somebody told me about that. I was doing the harder version of the math yesterday. Teams can make their first pick on their choice of either World's Edge or Storm Point, and no more advanced starting points during match point finals, which, Lauren, changes everything because this is what teams are fighting for. We used to be fighting for that head start, but this is really now what you've you know, put all your effort into.
Yeah, it's really kind of raised the stakes on every single individual point because previously with those advanced starting points, if you weren't in the top 10, you weren't getting anything. So maybe shifting a placement here or there on the second half of that top 20 wasn't changing a whole lot for you. But now, one kill that could bump you up is guaranteeing you that much better a shot at getting your first choice in your draft pick.
Yeah.
And so it really has made every single series and individual match that much more important.
And it also gives the top teams, if they're still in a high position, still something to fight for, Gino, because we used to see it's like, all right, I made it. It is what it is. I'll get my points when it's official, right? But now everything's official, every group that we're playing.
Well, at that point, yeah, you'd start seeing them just full send at teams that they thought might, you know, try and lay claim to their own POIs at the end of a series. This way, they get to, you know, certify that it's their POI if they're above them.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough topic for you, Nasky. I know, I don't think you've ever done this, but contest at all? I know this is rare for you, but how do you feel that those are gone now? And what has this changed as we start looking into the draft with Not As Sincere leading with our first pick?
Contest is definitely a fun thing. I'm personally a fan.
Yes.
It's cool. We can still contest a little bit, but it's a little harder now.
You're
I'd love to
trying.
see it again. I want to contest, man. I want to fight. I want to show who's crazy. I want to do it. But it's also cool that now we actually, you eliminate the early game RNG, which, sometimes you can just get unlucky if you're contested. So removing that is also, it's more of a show of skill in terms of for the IGLs, right?
Yeah.
Because then it's more of an early game, like how do you do your macro, how do you rotate, and you don't really rely rely on RNG to boost you or kill you. So it has its upsides too.
Already we're seeing some changes from our winners bracket there, with Alliance getting their pick of Skyhook West, not having to take the less desirable stacks.
And, there was some contest around stacks as well. Fnatic on the clock as it is. They went for their first pick, I believe. Last time, they were definitely going for launch side at one point. I'm not sure if they picked that first. But they go Echo HQ right away here.
Another thing to mention about the Fnatic pick, last round in the winners, Fnatic was picking Northpad and Alliance was on Trident. And Alliance has been making a big statement about landing Trident, picking it very last. And if there's any team in Northpad, hey, we will just push you. And it didn't work out for either of the teams, but Alliance did pick World's Edge first, which means that they had the opportunity to pick Trident second. And we saw Fnatic, they first picked a different POI on Stormpoint, so they might be like, hey, we don't want anything to do with that.
We don't want anything to do with that. You're right. Nasky's still noticing the people trying to sneak in a semi-contest as we jump into this. You just can take the contest out of the man, but you can't change the situation here. He's always going to fight for it. Launchpad for LG. Solid spot. LG maybe coming in as a favorite genome in here.
Yeah, look, LG, after that 93 point, I think it was just domination of the elimination bracket number one. That was fantastic. Hopefully they can continue that from there. We're seeing a lot of teams get POIs that they're probably not used to getting, better ones, because of those teams already moving on to the final day. So Shadow being able to pick up Cenote Caves, it's going to be interesting to see what a very aggressive team like Shadow, who might even bring out the Revenant from there and be running at people or even driving at people now that they've got access to the Trident.
Yeah, LG going Pylon as well first, so they have switched up their draft. Exo Clan, they've been interesting. They've got some fans as well. I would say let's listen in. I hope we can hear them if their crowd does not scream so loud. But let's see if we can think about that. All right, no, I think we do know it's a danger. You see the crowd already starting to roll when we just mentioned the name. So Harvester will go to Exo Clan, and we'll just imagine what they were saying.
One of the things that I'm noticing is that we were saying just how much less time the teams have to make these picks coming into this live draft situation in comparison to what they're used to with normal Pro League. But we are having a lot of these instantly locked, especially when it came to those top four. They were locking in their preferred POIs as quickly as possible. They already had planned for this, had a little bit of time to really think it through, and they made sure they locked them down, especially Complexity had played down from the south. They were down there at Echo HQ last time we saw them, now instantly locking down a massive POI in Lightning Rod.
It's a lot easier at the start, right? There's less variables going on. You can pretty easily predict where the other couple of teams around you, and you can just go bam, okay, that's our POI. It's towards the end of the draft where you really have to start getting your thinking hat on.
I actually want to touch on what you said, because usually you know where people are going, so you can kind of prepare your first pick. You will usually know, oh, Na'Vi, they might go Barometer, that's what they usually do. But fun fact, Na'Vi actually did not go Barometer this time. They went Ceto Station. They pick ahead of Legends. Legends went Ceto Station. Why are they doing all of this? It's actually because Team Liquid fights for Barometer. Anyone that comes Barometer, they do that last pick strat that Alliance does at Northpad, and they say, hey, you guys can pick North or South Barometer, but we will fight. So that shakes up the entire first pick of the lobby on Na'Vi and Legends.
Look, considering that Na'Vi also took it in the winners bracket, though, where Team Liquid weren't a part of that, do you think there's another layer to that decision?
I think if I'm being honest, I think Na'Vi probably had a talk going into this tournament, and they were probably like, hey, listen, we like Barometer, but we're scared of Liquid, or we just don't want to deal with the contest. And then in scrims leading up to it, they might have played Ceto, they might have prepared to land Ceto in the group stage, and they might have been like, hey, we actually like Ceto more than Barometer, let's just stick with this. And that might be what we're seeing here too. But their natural home is Barometer, so I think that's also a reason why they're not going Barometer. I think Liquid has a big play in it.
Already gone through about a draft and a half so far. Legends Gaming on their second pick overall. It was Cascade Falls for 6th.
offer good early, and even they have a very tough late rotates too, which is not necessarily what Legends is all about. However, get a good amount of loot and isolated fights, which would make it a very good edge POI. But that's not what Legends is about. But maybe they know something. I mean, I got faith in them.
I mean, a lot of those other zone POIs were already picked. Obviously, you know, they like Landslide, SWQ's there, Harvester gone out of EXO. So, yeah, I agree, though. That's a fascinating decision, considering they have a comp tailored specifically to them and those fast rotates on World's Edge that we're not really seeing out of any other team here. Are they throwing all that preparation away?
That's a great question to ask. A lot of this comes down, though, to your gut. Asking, in this type of moment, you've got to go for what feels right, even if it doesn't necessarily align with the stats. How much are you rolling the dice here in terms of something that you feel, you know, hey, I just got a feeling, guys, we got to go here. It's not been working. We got to switch something up. How much does that impact your decision?
Hey, it impacted us, my team, for the regional finals. So it definitely has an impact. But I don't know if that's what we're seeing here. Maybe Legends just has something up their sleeve. I mean, they did go. They know stuff. They wanted me playing Wraith. I was like, hey, this is not a meta pick. What's happening? I trusted it, and I liked it. I believe in them.
Exo Clan shouts around. Lauren, they're getting ready for their second pick. Also, it would be a big moment for Exo Clan to move on into match point finals. Yet they've got a lot of work to do starting off here.
Yeah, I mean, they've got an opportunity here to at least get themselves into a solid spot. We're going to hear the crowd every single time we've got EXO coming through the building. They at least have the advantage of being central when it comes to World's Edge, being there at Harvester. They just need to figure out of the available spots left where they want to go. They end up going with Lift when it comes to Storm Point.
They picked Jurassic first out of the gate with their pick earlier on. They ended up going back over to Countdown and with their 35th pick. They seem to be prioritizing obviously that Harvester pick earlier on, which is a big deal. Nasky, like, relay that thought process. Is EXO just realizing we need to prioritize World's Edge, something wasn't clicking, we need to get points when we can? Or?
Well, Harvester's a great pick. Having it on 16th pick is actually, I think that's a really good read from EXO, taking Harvester. I like it. The Lift pick is very interesting to me. I'm pretty sure Swinny has tried playing Lift before in like some, you know, Realm or some small tournaments. But Lift is not a good POI by any means. And I'm surprised. I mean, Coastal was open. I think maybe Coastal is better. Coastal is not a good POI either, but at least it has a beacon.
As you see here, the options are endless, but they will end. Now, as much as they could have done many things, it's over. It's said and done. That is our draft for our elimination bracket. What that means is these teams have decided potentially their fate, guys. So I'll kind of start with you, Lauren. I think anything that kind of stood out, especially in terms of some teams picking different spots. We saw a little bit of hesitation. Na'Vi going for Sito, having that different strategy here. A team that, you know, came into this feeling like they should be winning, but obviously not getting that job done.
We're getting a little bit of an overlook here at our World's Edge maps. But Na'Vi, that pick, I think, like Nasky was saying, was a very intentional pick. Even before we came on live, Nasky was saying there's two very specific zones that I want to see Legends Gaming be able to acquire, and Na'Vi instantly ripped that right out from under them. Yeah. So that's all part of the multi-pronged considerations that these teams are going through when they're trying to make these picks.
Reject Winity with pick 38 take Dome over Skyhook East. That has to be one of the most interesting POI decisions of the entire tournament. I mean, it's not like, you know, there's even a Maud free, for instance. There's just more loot around that area in general. That is a, well, that's a head scratcher.
Would that have anything to do with, I think they're playing Valkyrie, aren't they? Aren't they bringing that Valkyrie in from their run and committing to that squad? To me, maybe that just means they trust the flexibility there and they're respecting Alliance. Nasky, at the end of the day, this is a newer team, especially their first LAN, coming in saying, we don't want to fight with someone who just won 3 LANs ago.
Well, I'm not too familiar with the new RC roster.
New J of old.
Yeah, but I believe that they are a more stone-heavy team. And obviously, the most obvious factor at play here is that Dome has a beacon, Sky East doesn't. I'm, however, personally, I'm actually a big fan of Sky East. It's by no means a top POI, but it's by no means a bad POI either. But I think maybe they're just valuing the beacon very highly. Maybe they know something about the zones. Maybe I don't know what it could be. I'm not big a fan of the pick, but it's two bad picks. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you were asking for things that were jumping out at me too, and I noticed that obviously Echolos have been taking Overlook the whole time, but the benefit now that they don't have to deal with this, the fact that they won't have Moist over at Clima East. There was a team at Clima West, but they've got a little bit more breathing room. We've seen a couple of those zones shifting north in that direction, which would at least open a lot of rotational paths for Echolos, and we saw them fall off a little bit after they had that explosive series, but this could be an opportunity for them to start getting those points back.
Echolos is the type of team that's odd to me, but also a great story because they come into this without, you know, too much of a high stake in draft. Coming in from South America, though qualifying obviously at the top of their region, the ability now to have such a high pick means that they've got to answer this question. All right, we've got a third pick. Do we go for the best zone? Do we go for the best spot? Or do we go for the comfort picks we were training and knowing that we would have coming into this, which netted us 62 and 63 points in our first groups and put us into the position to be in winners? So that's a question that I think will be interesting to answer, Genome, especially when they're given this opportunity now. It'll be interesting how Zoo Station works for them as well as their pick on World's Edge.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the stats, I think Zoo Station has one of the highest POI win rates out of any POI so far this tournament. It, at some point, at least, was sitting up at around 15%. So, you know, in this elimination bracket too, where sometimes one big game will be enough to get you most of the way to a qualification for Sunday, look, maybe that's what Echolos have got in mind because, you know, the first 2 days were very, very good for the South American team.
Great points there as well. Nasky, thank you so much for joining us on this one, man. I know that we'll be seeing you around the venue. There's always fun times to be had when you're around, brother, but it's been great to have you on the desk. In fact, you'll be joining us a little bit later for next show. So we're going to be making good use of you out here at the ALGS.
Yes, sir.
I love it, man. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, it's 6:45 p.m. We will continue into the final series of the day, Elimination Bracket Round 2, where we send the last 10 teams home and the last 10 teams to match point. See you then.
Now for the best part. Come get up. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. Ready for this dance? I lead. Oh yeah, I know I got power.
Might see Snipe Down brought back into the action to have a little bit of a say in how this game finishes.
Respawn beacons can be absolutely massive in the end game, and of course you drop with shields now, you can pick up your loot, and every team is going to be trying to drill you, but if he can get to his box, if he can armor swap, get those weapons, that could be absolutely massive, as now teams are starting to move towards the circle because this building is not going to be in.
Reps just waiting for the drop. How doing likewise. Shots coming down from above, but going to be exchanged. They're going to be caught in a caustic gas mess at the moment, but TSM kind of just watching everything go down. How managed to get a stick there onto Bronzy as well, as now letter E are going to make their move. The bubble goes down, the ultimate goes down from the core stick. Keeping our eye on the feed as these teams fight, as Snipedown is brought back into the game. He's only got an heirloom to work with, but Snipedown's still trying to do what he can do.
He got 2 kills with the heirloom, but he's going to go down, and the rest of TSM is all down to Reps, and Reps goes off! And what have I just seen?
What did Reps just do? Lasita France, Joke's going to be taken down to barely any HP. He's going to have to pop a battery as well. Hardeki is still alive here for Gambit. And this is looking like all of a sudden it might be a slightly more winnable situation than previously. The bubble goes up. It looks like Lasita France aren't aware of Hardeki's positioning here, and that means the fight's going to break out between these two teams.
There's a lot of damage that can be done by Hardeki here. All he's playing for realistically is top 2, but certainly will have his sights on the first place.
Well, here comes the Ape, and there comes the Nox. Lasita France get the first one. Joke is trying to connect with the second as well. Lasita France will pick up the kills they need necessary to at least secure that second place. But here comes Hardeki, the one-man army. Is he going to be able to pull off one of the craziest plays we've ever seen in the ALGS? Of course he is. Hardeki is built different.
I point you light, drop me light, drop me light, drop me light.
I don't have any, I have 60.
Give me crack, I think he cracked. Drop. I think we dropping him. I beamed him. I'm dropping, nice.
14, 32, 14, 32. You win.
80. Nice one.
You're passing.
Put your arm shit down.
You have armor swap if you need. You won this. Oh! Oh, they're putting on each other. Nice. Left team went on them. So we gotta focus right. Focus right.
Yeah.
They're putting on
Right,
us.
coming.
They give you ultras.
I have gen on me.
Yeah. I'm holding here. I'm gonna beam them when they come in. They're up here. They're coming. I got hit, they might push. Watch them. They're gonna come now. Right now. Yeah, just focus them when they come. Yeah, focus only them. Focus only them. Yeah. Wait, they're in. Are they?
Bubble?
They're in.
They're gonna bubble pilot.
Watch banners. Cross stick. Get the skills. 27 flash.
I'm cracked.
Another one. All dead. They're fighting. Beam the cross stick. The big heavy down. Not
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Last team.
Yeah.
Get angles. I'm cracking. One down.
On left side. Go. Fuck. All you. 2v2.
All day, but ow!
Oh my god.
Inside. She armor swapped to purple.
He's coming.
Cracked again.
You don't lose this. You're way better, bro. You're way better than this guy.
Just hold it for me, Shiny.
He armor swapped again. He armor swapped again.
On top.
Yo! Get the f out of me!
Reptar.
살살. 뭐 살살게. 야 완전 필. 발키리. 지붕이가 필. 가가. 야 지금 어디 또? 화영이 구워. 내 발이 구워 쏠게. 52 1층만 봐. 오케이. 1층. 나 빼. 떨어지면 돼. 옥상 확인했어. 옆에서 옥상. 하나, 둘, 셋. 고고. 옥상 왔어. 빠지고 있어. 쏴. 얘네도 밀센가? 눈눈에. 야, 돔 없어, 얘네. 밀어야 돼. 야, 갇혀있어. 지금 쏴. 그렇지. 가다. 푸시. 간다. 72초. 도망칠게. 나이스 돔. 내가 해줄게. 개피. 지붕이. 라스 발길에. 그래. 빼. 정탈 내 다리 안전해. 나도 안전해.
Teams having a fight here inside a survey camp, and there's going to be some great shots coming in from post-kill. However, Tyler has gone down, and that's the Wraith. So they're going to have to play this one very, very smartly. Post-kill now left on his own. This is not looking good for New Esports, who have looked so dominant so far today. The Nox gas will go down from Caustic. He manages to hit a big headshot. Will he get a knock? There's one coming in from post-kill. That's two down now. If he can get the armor swap, he might be able to win this 3v1.
Just desperately trying to get the kill so he can get the armor swap, and he's doing the damage as well. No way! What have we just seen from post-kill? Massive.
Tripods. Can you talk about that and how the team was formed, how the name came about?
It was me and Nick. Found me in ranked. We wanted to compete. We wanted to just give it a go, have some fun. There was a few different trial and errors, and then came Luda. With Luda, we went all the way through Challenger Circuit, and wanted to make it Pro League with him. Shout out Big Lou. Yeah, so going into Pro League, we made a big adjustment as a team. We decided to part ways with Luda. We didn't mesh well together. Like, as humans, like outside the game, we didn't connect. And I think that was the biggest thing we were looking for in a teammate. When we won a Pro League, we had decided to pick up Gent. We had been playing with Gent a lot on the side, like in ranked. Not in any tournaments or anything, but we played a lot with him. We had a lot of fun with Gent. He was our boy. So when we had the opportunity to snatch him up, you know, he was our first option. He was a shooter. He had experience.
I mean, I had an idea that I was leaving G2 like after the Sweden LAN. I didn't really have a specific team in mind or really a plan set forth, I guess. I just knew that I needed a different change of scenery. And so I feel like just one thing led to another. And like Beat said, it was all just vibes during ranked. So it just seemed right in the moment.
Where's the last one? She flew up. It's advantage. She's the bird.
What the I think first year of Pro League with the pods, it was an experience. I mean,
going into Pro League, we didn't have a big expectation of like making LAN or winning a LAN or anything like that. Honestly, us making a Pro League was a surprise. When we actually started playing together, we particularly weren't bad at fighting. I think we were one of the better fighting teams at the time. I think our biggest struggle was just macro, the part where like we couldn't find ourselves in good spots. We could 3v3 most teams and win our fight. It's just getting to a good spot. You know, like if we could kill a team but we die to the whole lobby, what does it all matter? That was our problem. A lot of games. Play one Pro League. It wasn't anything great. Us making it was an accomplishment in itself, and we ended up finishing like 22nd overall. So we didn't get kicked from Pro League, but it wasn't anything that we were like too proud of.
What